At the end of the 1996 football season, Paul Gascoigne prepared for the most important fixture of his life, marriage to his long-term girlfriend Cheryl Fales, a ceremony attended by the couple's young son Regan and Cheryl's children Bianca and Mason.
Everyone this way. And again.
Relaxing among family and friends, the merry occasion gave little hint of the traumatic 12 months which had preceded it, a period in which Gascoigne had to face up to fundamental questions about his future. After the second debilitating injury of his career, would he ever fulfill the promise suggested in the 1990 World Cup? Could he ever recapture the form which made him the most celebrated sportsman in Britain? In short, would he ever be the same again?
I've done daft things, I've done good things as well. Obviously I've hit a lot of headlines, but that's okay. I didn't want anyone to feel sorry for us. It's nice to let people know how things can be, you know.
The story begins in May 1995. Paul Gascoigne's Italian job was over. Punctured by injuries, his Lazio career had been a bitter disappointment. Now his solicitor Mel Steen and accountant Len Lazarus flew to Rome with news of which British clubs were lining up to bring the tarnished hero home.
Ken, do you think we're being suitably low profile?
10 minutes to you. Okay. All of the English clubs and the Scottish clubs have been using the media in England and Scotland to their advantage, each firing shots over the bows of the others, effectively. I think the man has arrived.
What's that?
Look at me bonded on.
Look at the hair on that boy.
Hi.
Oh, David James.
No.
Funny, because I thought it was Madonna.
Alright, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Aye. The fridge of Gascoigne, vino. Vino.
Block of lard in a bottle of beer.
Ben will show you in there. I'm gonna have a later chat. He's still on with that, can you believe it? 20 minutes. This is me cleaning. 20 minutes on. 20 minutes, yeah? I have to be careful, you see, because he's one of them.
We'll see.
No. Okay. No?
Obviously, you know that there are several clubs now interested, and they've all spoken to Lazio. That's Rangers, Chelsea, Leeds and Villa. I mean, you know, we find it sort of a little bit odd, perhaps, that Blackburn haven't actually come in at the death, given that Kenny has been such a fan of yours for years, but obviously it's their decision.
They've all actually talked with Lazio and tried to do a deal on the basis of X pounds down and further payments depending on how many matches you play for them.
Mm-hmm.
And whilst Lazio initially looked like they were prepared to consider that sort of deal, once they realised the demand, how many clubs were interested, they've completely changed their minds, and it's now a cash-only deal.
Mm-hmm.
And quite honestly, when you're talking about the sort of figures that they're talking about, between £4 and £5 million,
Yeah.
that is a huge gamble to any team to buy somebody who's played 40 matches in the last 3 years.
I mean, obviously, Glasgow Rangers speaks for itself.
Yes, I mean, the upside to Rangers is that it is obviously out of the firing line in terms of England.
I mean, the thing at Rangers, another strong squad. They've got a chance of winning just about nearly every game. And after that, I can go fishing, I can relax and just get in the countryside. I'm going to see how the meeting goes today.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing is, if I am going to leave, and they definitely want to sell this and that, and everything goes well, the sooner I get out of here, the better.
Okay, so if we can just sort of like really start talking about a few figures and give you some broad brush figures as to what we're talking about, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right, can you cut it there, guys?
Rangers won the signature chase. Team manager Walter Smith risking £4.3 million on potentially damaged goods. For Gascoigne, it was the lure of the European Cup that drew him to a city riven by football and religious passions the like of which he'd never experienced.
Aye, yeah. Squaller, manager.
I thought she always come to you know.
No, we just stayed there with the kids and that, you know. I just get things on the way, you know, first of all, I want to get things going, you know.
Aye.
Our squad get a ball between two. On this halfway line.
I haven't had 10 points, I've just had 20 offs. Should have had her when he was with me with England.
You had hair as well? Yeah. What is that? What colour would you describe that as?
This one, shit, bullshit. I have to get a cut now and trim down again. Cut and thing.
Right, we've done that one.
This is lovely. I'll still be on a 40-minute run with Lazio. Still got about an hour's left run with Lazio. Well happy.
Here's a Rangers fanzine now, the summer issue. Here's the bumper, summer issue of the fanzine. Half time, tea time, or any time. This is like free advertising, big money.
The cancer photographs in a minute, so you can all just take your snaps and move out, okay?
Gazza mania was in full swing, but the local hero's introduction to Rangers was gentle, a pre-season international mini-tournament. Though being Gazza, the headlines were to be as glaring as ever.
Bello Gianni Versace, bellissimo, che grande.
Troppo lungo però, guarda.
Anche qui, tutto
Sì,
Versace.
cambio adesso.
Allora, quando parliamo poco?
Forse dopo la partita.
Dopo la partita.
Parlare un po'. I thought I got rid of them. Look at this fine specimen of a body of a manager. Sorry, it won't be. We'll cut this bit out.
Why?
That's pretty good. It looks well, doesn't it? It looks well.
You get a conducting tour, you can never conduct it tour.
Well, just give them a show. Are you not going to drop your toe, Gaff?
No.
Go on. Ethel won't say anything. She'll kill him. The clubs have nicknamed us Time Bomb and Guinness Head. They've called us Ticker. So I think that's what it means, a time bomb. It must be.
This is Jury. Jury used to play with Gazza.
No, never.
In the North Intermediate League when Gazza was 15. And Jukey was he was a Scottish cap then. Remember? That's Billneck. That's Redface. And they two boys down at the back here, they're probably the most exuberant boys you'll ever get. They spend a fortune on you. And you want, they'll get you. Then you get big Captain Darlin. He's the nicest looking guy in the team. He's not a good player, but we need to keep him for the team photo, obviously. Then the boy beside him, refresher mouth. He didn't get a dummy tip when he's young. He got a refresher. Look at the teeth here, Ross, lad to my side. Couple of refreshers he got. Hey, I'll catch these guys later.
Go on, that, get down your face, man.
That's better.
Is this better? Marks out of 10. So all you giving us for?
That's your pinball belly.
He's crippled up now.
I was crippled longer than him. But now I'm back.
Anybody want toast?
The dad is back. I notice how it's all blue as well. No blue.
Hard to be green with it.
I nearly wore a green suit the other day and there was hell on. So I didn't...
Are you aware of this sort of religious thing yet? Have you noticed?
Oof, just a little bit between them, yeah. I mean, I'm alright with it, you know what I mean? I'm alright. This is a song, obviously. It's easy for me to say it's a stupid thing that people want to actually... This Protestant Catholic thing, but it's their way of life. No one can change it, I can't change it. I just wanted to play for Glasgow Rangers and that's it.
And you've been busy by the look of things.
Aye, that's it, aye.
Cheryl's expecting.
Aye.
Oh, good. Was that, where did she conceive that?
I don't know.
You don't know yet? You've been that many places in the last few months.
No, I'm just trying to think where.
Aye.
Might be nice, or didn't you? I don't know. Should kill us for saying that. I don't know what it is.
Right, it's a big one today. First game at Ibrox.
This guy is
So we've gone from one legend to one legend.
This guy, I played against Stewie once, you know, when I was at Tottenham.
Gazza's still in the pocket, don't worry.
And he was scanned as the man got man of the match at him, and it was disgusting. I'm sure he was.
It must have been a battle of the midgets.
But Stewie's name, the nickname for Stewie is called Slider. And look at, even when he's resting, he's on his horse.
No more secrets.
This is a physio, which hopefully I try not to see much of him.
Well, welcome to
Thanks very
Ibrox.
much, my sister met you in France.
That's right.
Anna, my sister, yeah. She said she'd met you. You're bigger than I thought, eh? Big man.
Always, always.
Do you come to a lot of the games?
Well, I come up to for the time, and what was it, last year they had Sampdoria and,
Yeah.
and Manchester United, Rangers, Newcastle.
That's right, yeah.
Marvellous,
It was a good competition, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Any tips for us?
Well, you'll get a lot of rub up here. You have to, that's going to be the deal, I think, taking care of that. You'll have a lot of them giving you a lot of rabbit.
Yeah. A lot of rabbit there.
Yeah. You can handle that.
Oh. I shook his hand then. Imagine that hand's been on so many pairs of boots.
Gascoigne may have been out of the way of the ravenous English press pack, but in Glasgow he was soon to become aware of the unique historic divide to football in the city, a sectarian schism which pitched the Protestant supporters of Rangers against the Catholic followers of Celtic.
We were in Denmark, and the fans were shouting, "Gazza, give us the sash."
It was while away on tour that Gascoigne first learnt about the sash, the loyalist anthem which is the Rangers fans' favourite way to offend their rivals.
What happened, I waved to him, I didn't know what it meant, and one of the other guys, I'm not going to drop him in it, but Ian Ferguson said, he said, "It's that." So I said, "Oh, that's right." So I just went like that, and they give a roar. So I didn't think, no one said anything about it. I didn't know anything about it.
Not for the first time in his life, Paul Gascoigne did not appreciate the significance of his action. Mimicking the flute players of a Protestant marching band was considered far from a joke by many of his new fellow citizens.
I scored the goal. I've done the old action, and after that it was just unbelievable. People just wanted to kill us. They were absolutely going balmy, the letters. You know, one guy stopped his car and he just looked and he said, "Gazza," he said, "you just watch what you're doing up here, be careful, mate." I went, "Oh, all right, cheers, mate." I thought he was looking at it, and they went, "Because I'll slash your effing throat." And I mean, the training session didn't go too well that day. You know, I was running around with, you could see a pop out of my underpants all day.
His first competitive game could not have been more important, a European Cup preliminary tie. A North Assist Famagusta stood in the way of Rangers and the money-printing exercise that's the European Champions League. As he lined up in the Ibrox tunnel, Paul Gascoigne knew this was why he'd been bought, to help his club qualify for the big time.
They've made me feel like God up there. The fans have been brilliant. That was frightening, that the atmosphere. I mean, electric, you know. It's definite. We've been spoiled a little bit, winning all the time, especially winning the league the last 7 times. So this Champions League is something else. They want more of it. A lot of people seem to be more easier playing away from home than they do at home because of the crowds. I just hope it doesn't happen here at Rangers. I don't think it will.
In the second leg in Cyprus, an awful possibility grew in Gascoigne's mind, that his new adventure might be over before it had even started.
I felt a little bit of a problem here, my groin, but I rested it and it felt okay. And then during the warm-up it went tight on us again, and I thought maybe I could run it off, and I couldn't. I tried to kick the ball and I was in agony. I was getting pains in the stomach as well. I thought it might have been the abductor. And I thought, yeah, I'm going for my 15th up. I just couldn't believe it. You know, I was going through my mind, not again, I don't want another operation, I don't want to be out of the game for a while. I have to do pre-season again and all that, you know, work on my own in the gym. I was getting pains through my stomach and my leg. The pains were horrific, and I was saying to Ali McCoy, I said, I'm in agony, yeah. I was in agony. Ali was just going, yeah, all right, Paul, yeah, all right. I think he just wanted to get on so he'd get his bonus money. And he never got it. I know it was a bonus that if you played in the 2 games, you got 25 grand or something a head, 12.5 grand for each game, or if you were sub. And involved, you got 6.5. And Gordon Judy was feeling tired, you know. The gaffer went, he said, Coisty, quick, get yourself ready, you're going on, quickly. So Coisty's got himself ready, and I know, and he's thinking like 12.5 grand, he's getting excited. And he's ready to go on. I mean, there's about a minute left, he's still going to get his 12.5. There's a minute left, and he's giving it the line, saying, check me boots, you know, he's dying to get on. And all of a sudden, Ian Durant went down, done his coughing. So I went, no, hold on. She says, come back, we'll put Moore on. So that kid went on, right? He went on, Durante's coming off, and I'm giving it like, well done, Durante, you battle, well done, pal, well done. Coisey's giving it, you bastard, I can't believe it. You've done me up, I went off your money. He was kidding to be on. Cost him 6.5 grand, so Coisey was gutted about that.
Fortunately for the pockets of both club and players, Rangers qualified for the Champions League, and Gascoigne's injury was not as serious as he feared. Now he could prepare himself for the hurly-burly of the Scottish League.
When you were a wee boy, can you remember when you were first aware of football?
I remember one with two really. One was when my dad first gave us me leather football, and I went round the park and were kicking it about and playing football. That was good. And the other was me Uncle Ian. We used to play doors in the house, or the 2 doors. We used to have a tennis ball. We used to throw it and head the tennis ball to each other. And he was winning, and he used to keep on, you know, yeah, I'm one up. And I said, you're too close. And I said, no, you must go back a little bit more. And I made sure he was right underneath the door. And I threw it above his head, and he jumped up, and he ended up smacking his head off the top of the door. And I remember just putting us down and giving us a good little aiding, you know. That was one, I think I was about 8 then.
Do you ever wonder what it might have been like if you weren't as famous, or if you hadn't become a footballer at all, you know, and you were still in Newcastle? I mean, what would you be doing now?
Goodness. I would honestly, that's one question. It frightens me to think.
Would you have gotten into trouble, do you think?
I still do now. I still get into trouble now, man.
For a trouble magnate like Paul Gascoigne, Scottish football proved no place to hide. If the welcome was hot, his response was equally overheated, losing his temper with opponents and officials alike. And the press found saleable headlines in everything he did, villain or hero, idiot or genius.
Every day I've been in the papers just about, and always writing about this. He's finished, he's playing the best football of his life. The sports writers and newspapers, they still write the same things I was writing about 10 years ago. Exactly the same stories. I learnt my lesson that when I was at Tottenham, when they said, you know, you're a joker and you carry on and it's good for the game and that, it's great. And the next thing you know, they slaughter you for it. It's funny when the press write the critics say this and the critics, They are the critics, they're the ones, nobody else. They're the ones that write the headlines, and they're the ones that write the stories, and then they're the ones that follow up the next day as well. But what's incredible is that these guys actually give you a stick and they slaughter you, and then the next day you'll see them and say, "Hi Paul, how are you doing? Everything great?"
By November, his dreams of European glory had died, destroyed by familiar foes, Juventus of Italy. A barely fit Gascoigne was humiliated, and doubts about his ability ever to reach former heights again began to plague him. A week after Juventus, he was dropped for a league game when his depression took a familiar form.
I think the night before the game, I had a couple of beers or something, and he asked me if I had a drink because of all the, I had the press around and I couldn't go out, and I owned up to it. I said yeah, and I just said, well, I am playing, yeah, I have a rule, yeah. Rule any player sticks by. Throughout the country, you don't have a drink a couple of nights before the game, and that is a rule, I think, it's throughout Britain. I owned up to it. I could have said no, but I said yeah, and he dropped us, and he didn't speak to me for about 10 days after that.
His family circumstances were not much comfort. His girlfriend Cheryl and her children preferring to stay at home in Hertfordshire rather than join him in his Scottish adventure. Imprisoned by the press in his hotel, 4 months after he arrived in Glasgow, Gascoigne found himself alone.
Me and Cheryl was going to come up together and we were going to look at houses and things like that, and obviously it didn't happen. Cheryl told me she was pregnant and I really shit my pants. I took it in a bad way instead of, put my arms around and that and saying, great, that's what we've always wanted. And I really, really panicked. I think she was worried definitely on the fact that I might turn nasty again or whatever, or just the reaction to the baby. But now I'm really excited. Obviously we do row like everybody else, but I think when me and Cheryl row, it seems to get in the papers, or if we ever fall out or if we argue at a restaurant, it just always seems to hit the papers. And people know about it, and it's difficult for both of us. It doesn't help when you've got press outside your house and you can't go anywhere and you feel trapped. The press are just absolutely just ruining us. In fact, the last month has been very, I've been emotionally depressed, Being stuck in here and got to find a house, and with Cheryl being pregnant, everything seems to have just come at once. And, I'm not doing some the best when it comes to things like this, but I do try, and I think I just like everything on top of us, and I shouldn't. Sometimes I get lazy. Sometimes I get lazy and I just feel fed up. I'd speak to Cheryl and I wouldn't feel too good speaking to Cheryl.
Why? Because she could sense your depression.
Yeah, and then obviously I'd just be a nightmare to be with. Sometimes it can be lonely, but like I say, I'll go out to do the fishing. That takes my mind away from everything. I think it's the only sport I actually do. It takes my mind away from everything. I could have problems with Cheryl, I could have problems with the house, I could have problems with my football. But if I done fishing, I don't think about any one of them. Once it's finished, and then I'm on my own again, then obviously I think about all these things.
What a beautiful, beautiful night.
Oh, it's been good, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been really... See that thing about Paul Gascoigne in the paper?
Yeah, but them 2 cows in the field.
Aye.
One cow said the other, so you got that Paul Gascoigne disease.
The pace of Scottish football gave little time for introspection. During one particularly tempestuous match in November, littered with confrontation and bookings, Gascoigne lost his head. Although it wasn't seen by the referee, a headbutt was spotted by the long lenses of the tabloids, and by a match official sitting in the stands.
Sometimes I don't know why I do it. I don't know why I do it, because when I'm relaxed and I go out there and I'm on my tours and that, then if I'm on my game, then I can destroy anyone.
But you've got talent to spare. Why do you let it get to you?
Because I think I just want to win so badly. I just hate getting beat, and I just blow up straight away instead of count to 10 or think about it. I think that's the thing I have against myself, and I should calm down on that, you know. I think that's where I've got a few of my injuries from as well, especially the leg and that, getting wound up instead of just relaxing and enjoying myself.
He was called to the disciplinary committee at the Scottish Football Association to account for his action. There was talk of the law getting involved. The tabloids gleefully mentioned prison. In the event, he was banned for just one game. Through the red mists, glimpses of the old Gazza magic began to appear. The mad monster apparently had another face.
People that I meet, when they talk to you, they think, oh, you're completely different what people make you out to be. I mean, a lot of them just say, how do you cope? And I honestly don't know myself. A lot of them do come up and say, I'd hate to be in your position. You know, some of them say, I'd like your money or this, but they'd hate to have what I have. I get asked to do a lot of stuff, but I asked how much is in it for me. It's nice, it's a secured thing to know that you've got money and that you'll be comfortable for the rest of your life. Listen, I come from a very tough background. We had to scrape for every penny we had. I had holes in my shoes. I couldn't do PE lessons at school because I didn't have this and that. My mum scraped for everything and my dad. When I did get it, I appreciate it. So now, when I've got the chance to make a lot of money for as little time, I'll do it.
How are you?
All right, thanks, nice to meet you.
Great goal.
Cheers, thanks.
Bloody great, actually. You
Yeah,
must have been
great.
pleased with that.
No, was I?
I thought, great, we're going to get him in a good mood.
Oh, I definitely not.
What?
You need someone, you've got Gary, you need someone like me, you know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah, because he's always so cheerful, so we thought, no, we need...
Oh, Gary, aye.
Yeah, so we need a bit of a misery guts behind
You
him.
see him
to
at
do.
Tottenham, you know, he never showed up.
Been out for dinner and I kind of turned on and then suddenly it was like sitting there, God, you know, every time you went to tackle the ball I thought, oh God, he's going to get balked down, he's going to be injured.
Won't be able to turn
And then
off.
he's running with the ball, he's going to hurt himself, he's going to strain a leg off.
I bet you set the TV on the pillow just in case he fell.
Yeah.
This is the thing that we never said anything. Hello, Gaz. Hello. How are you, mate?
Alright, how are you? You well?
Ah, your bonds changed now.
I'm modelling myself on your good self.
I would honestly say I think I spend more on other people than on myself. I mean, my mum's great. She's never really asked for anything. My dad's great. He never asked for anything apart from house, 740 BMW, a boat, and a canny wage. Apart from that, my dad's been all right. How's that all the pies? How's that all the pies? You fat bastard! You fat bastard! You.
It's been nice to have all those pleasant songs.
Oh. You wouldn't tell them I've got a father. Can't all these bastards.
How is he?
Huh?
How is he?
Oh. Well, what do you think? He put 2 light bulbs in the fridge because he thought they were chicken legs. What do you think? He's all right.
Hi Gary, nice to meet you. You all right?
Yes, fine, thanks.
I recruited Ted because he.
Hi Ted.
Paul. Hell of a goal last
Hi.
night. Project
Cheers,
stayed
thanks.
up there. Nice to meet you.
All right.
That's it. So you enjoying it in Glasgow?
Hi, enjoying it. It's good. Is it just the 2 years from Water, Chris, or a couple of years?
Just us. Yeah,
Just
they've
the
got
two.
lots of hangers. Yeah, I don't know who the rest are either.
No.
But I'm paying a bill, so.
Say when, Roger.
Yeah.
Peter. Yes, thanks. And turn over.
Speed.
Background action.
People have to make the money while they can, and I no doubt I'm in the same boat. I still do the lottery. Probably I would stop doing all this if I won the lottery, but I still do the lottery. I enjoy it. The work I just make sure that the work I do and I get paid for, I enjoy doing it, and I wouldn't just do work for the sake of it.
They're getting a bit spread there. Gary seems to be leaning.
What you eat? It's good.
And actually, why don't you do boom, boom, boom? So he's like,
Right. A bit quicker.
yeah, just it's a bit like Tom and Jerry. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. That So Paul has to go around your back. And also maybe be a bit sneakier on the first one. So don't go in quite as high, maybe a bit lower.
On the first one?
Yeah. I mean, you could actually go much lower if you want. That's a funny shot.
Yeah.
Does that feel all right?
Yeah.
What have you done to him? He misses a game on Saturday. You're out.
Turn over cameras. Speed. And background action.
The other one.
Cut! Cut camera in front.
That's very good.
It's nice, it's a secured thing to know that you've got money and that you'll be comfortable for the rest of your life.
Everything wide to Paul, please. We go again with Paul wider.
As winter approached, there were real tears as his name arrived in referees' notebooks with metronomic regularity. Some offences were of his own making, the result of an attempt to battle his way out of depression. Others were not. Fed by overzealous refereeing, a persecution complex began to form in Gascoigne's head.
I've been booked 15 times, I think, and I can honestly say 7 of them is for nothing.
By Christmas, he was falling rapidly out of love with his new workplace.
I mean, at that time, I was really, really fed up, and I felt like going to the gaffer and saying there's no way. I was getting booked for absolutely nothing.
But sometimes Gascoigne reminded everyone why it was worth keeping the faith.
Sometimes I get fed up with football, but this is sometimes the pleasure I do get when I'm on the field, that I'm on my own for 90 minutes. The only people that can get near me are the other footballers. And it's a nice feeling, and the pleasure I get where people are, you know, looking down, waiting for us to slip up, and I stick one in the back of the net, and I play well. I get a great feeling in that. Great feeling. If I'm happy and I'm playing football, then I don't give a shit about anything.
Away from football, there was always a Gazza story to evade, a newsman waiting to be mocked.
Jim, where's the car? So I need to walk straight across. You go to the car, and then I'm ready to shoot off straight away there.
Will you be going to Italy to face the judge?
When's that? Sorry,
A date's been set for October.
When's the date?
October. A judge, you've been indicted to appear before a judge in Italy sometime in October.
What's happened, like?
Well, it's appeared on the wires today. A judge you've been indicted to appear before a judge in relation
What's
to...
it for?
I don't know if you remember, June '94. There was an alleged scuffle between yourself and a photographer.
And where am I supposed to be going?
To Italy.
Am I?
To face trial, or to face a hearing.
When's that? When's that?
October.
In '94?
No, this year. The incident, the alleged incident, took place in June '94.
Hey, I don't know, I'll have to speak to Mr. Lister, but take care.
All right, good luck, mate.
Cheers, mate. When's that anyway? '94? 96.
Yeah.
England are assured of a really tough draw already. Now, would this be England in with Scotland? It is. England against Scotland in the European Championship.
I just knew what was going to happen the next day in the dressing room, you know. All the banter started flying.
Jock, piss on them, summer. Full stop. Jock, piss on them, summer. Jock, beep on them, summer. Yeah, but you're not calling Scotland an international team, are you?
I'll be enough for fucking use, by the way. Don't worry about that. We'll be fucking more than enough for you. You want to put your money on it?
No, we
On it, come here, let's have a meeting. Come on, a meeting. I call a meeting. And you come, don't you? A meeting.
Scotland isn't an international team.
Come in here a minute. I beg your pardon?
Scotland is not an international team. It's
Scotland?
a mix of sheep shaggers.
No. Scotland have got a better international record. We've qualified for 5 World Cups in a
come
row.
on, that's it.
All right, that's what we've done. What have you done?
You've only played 5. You've only played 5 games.
Oh, don't you start. 3-0, we've got views anyway. Don't you start.
Yeah,
Hey, you're home. You're home. 3-0. Go on. Go on.
I've got D-Dogs. No! No, me fucks! Listen, I've got a D-Dogs. Hey!
So is that why you like this lifestyle so much? Being a footballer, you don't really need to grow up, do you?
Yeah, it's good. You can just be a baby till you're packed in football, or you can be the more serious type. But you get your other good professionals, really, really good, like your Goffies and your Gary Mabbits, and obviously your Linekers and your Platts. Can't think of any more. You know, they're the goody two shoes. They're the ones everyone looks to as the good pros, and they are the very, very good pros. Them, the 4 of them, brilliant, really top class professionals.
You got enough lens? You got that fucking forehead on it. Look at the forehead, look at the gap. T-Fal and that, man. It's got a sponsorship with T-Fal. Look at the nap, man. Way to go. Watch yourself, man. Back to my apprentice days.
You should still be an apprentice with your fucking
This is Charlie Miller who's trying to get in Mr. Craig Brown squad. And after today's performance, he's got no chance. Because he's lifted. Hi, Charlie. That's it.
Come on, guys.
I'm lifting it.
Don't try and take the credit, come on. Have a strap with your foot out.
I'm lifting it. Blood pressure, check.
Even well-paid footballers need a mortgage, and with mortgages come medicals.
Giddiness, fits, mental I've got a mental disorder, Doc.
I know that, yeah.
I have a mental disorder.
Just relax now. How did the training session go anyway? Quite good?
It was brilliant.
You were brilliant, it was brilliant.
I was brilliant.
How many days was it altogether?
Oh, you mean with the England team? I think this morning.
No.
That was good. We had about 3 days, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. That was good, It's really good. We're just working out new set plays and trying to get a formation of the way we want to play in the European Championships when we beat Hughes, when we beat Scotland, mate.
That was the day, eh? By that time you wouldn't know whether you're a jock or a Geordie, so...
Oh, Geordie was just... Jocks or Geordies with the heats kicked in.
Well, I'm going to put the guy through his test. I want to know, is he or isn't he? Or is she?
Excuse me, sorry, do you, we're doing this thing, do you use DAS? Do you use DAS powder or Persil? It's just, you know, the advert DAS, automatic, you don't use it. All right. Sorry, you just use DAS automatic. All right, I'll take it to the house, it's further up the road. Just get the carrots not ahead of them. It was just 2 minutes up the road.
With the new year, Gascoigne's roller coaster morale was on the climb. Escaping the hotel, he bought himself a baronial seat outside Glasgow, but company was still a luxury.
How many rooms? 4 or 5. 4 or 5 bedrooms. This is the dining room. Yeah, this is for me. In fact, that's me. No, I don't like being on my own. It's because I think when you're on your own, you think a lot, and I don't like to think a lot. I just like to do things spontaneously. That's one room I showed you, and this is a... Oh, that was a... See, I think of things when I was little, and, you know, sometimes being on your own. I mean, I was never on my own when I was little, but a couple of things happened to us with friends. Accidents and that. So when I'm on my own, sometimes I think about them, and you know, I get a little bit frightened. I have some bad dreams. I have the dreams like everybody else has, when you're in some trouble and you're running away and you're at the front, and then all of a sudden you're at the back and you're running slowly and you cannot scream, and just stupid dreams like anybody else. I mean, if I split up with Charlotte, you obviously dream of things that she's up to, whatever, she's out with her pals, and then, you know, she's just things like that. I've had a lot of, like, being in situations I thought, I've been here before. You know, one of them where you think.
Deja vu.
Aye, and I realised 2 days ago I was sitting in the same bar.
One place he was never alone was Gateshead. Increasingly, he sought reassurance in the familiar faces of home.
I have a few pints with my dad, then I go to Gateshead, where there's about 15 to 20, 25 lads who I get on with. And it's good, and I just sit there, and we have me drinks. And it's the same group of lads I knew for 10 years, so they're not even, I mean, they're Newcastle daft, and they you know, I go in and I might have scored 2 goals for Rangers, they won't even ask. They'll just tell us how good Newcastle was.
Where did you go? Where you go? Where you going?
Yeah, they're down to earth. The good thing is when I go down there and have a few drinks, they can honestly make. There's a couple of them, really, Hazy's one of them, who really makes me laugh. He has a few drinks, gets drunk, and he just honestly hasn't got a clue what he's talking about, but it is funny.
That's fucking Lou and the Snake's fucking belly.
Yeah, it is. That's a bastard. That's Lou and the Snake's belly.
Sorry, man.
Send the video to the person.
How much is that worth? 50 grand? You're gonna have to buy a fucking new one. Can you be with that man for fuck's sake? I tell you what it is. That's fucking double shine that.
So did you miss going out with the lads when you were in Italy?
Well, so I think some Italians do go out with themselves, but they don't actually drink like we do. You know, when they go to the table and the first thing they look at the starters, we go to the table and the first thing we order is our drink. It was good in Italy because it was off. I remember saying him, it was a pre-season and I'd done 5 days and I had a beer. And I was dying for one Gascoigne, so I asked him, I said, was there any chance of having a beer? And he pulled us aside and he said, look, son, you do the business for me and you can have as many beers as you want. And unfortunately, that was the only beer I had. That was the only beer I had.
The British Cubs encourage you to have a drink to improve team spirit?
I would say that definitely. I think a lot of managers, on a Wednesday, the players went out. Sometimes their wives with them, sometimes they didn't. And they got together and had a good drink. I know a lot of teams do that. We certainly do that. We do that at Rangers. You know, if everything's going well, they obviously take everyone out on the drink and get drunk for a couple of days, and or they go to races or have a game of golf, and that does keep the spirit together. Or the opposite, when everything isn't going well, then they get everyone together, take them to the hotel, give them a few drinks privately and enjoy themselves. And it certainly does work. That's one thing that Gaffer did say to me when he joined Rangers, that you'll really enjoy it. He's been spot on, and I'm loving it.
Say, well, I'll get you back. I got the press. I say, I've got the fucking video news, man. Didn't think your mother's got it. I've got the fucking master copy. I'm just going to say, here, do what you fucking want with him. Use the world people fucking the Daily Star, I love you.
It's a massive nut, man.
Put the glasses in, Alan.
There's somebody famous in your family. Famous, I've got a really famous father, if you don't believe me. Look. Is this your father? That's Henry Scotland. Oh, well, that looks a bit like our physio, Alan, but never mind. That's my father.
Man, where's the quips? What do you want, quips? What do you want? What do you want? Quips.
Blue one or brown one? Blue one.
I'm supposed to be doing the advert, not you.
There you go.
Just leave me alone, I'll be honest.
Anna, where's the video? We just played before with the glasses. Man, Jimmy, put that video on.
I always like people around us. I would like to say I'm a happy-go-lucky person. I know I'm famous. I know people are always writing about us left, right and centre. I'm always on the news. I'm always... but the fact that when I see some of my pals go out and just enjoy themselves, there's no pressure on them, I get a little bit jealous of it in a way.
Because no one can really know what it's like being you, apart from you.
Aye.
And maybe Cheryl.
Aye, but I'm sure I definitely she knows what I'm like.
If Gascoigne was escaping pressure, he was also escaping responsibility. One escapade gave the tabloids invaluable ammunition in their circulation war. On a mid-season R&R break with his Rangers teammates in London, he missed the birth of his son up the road in Hertfordshire. So near, yet so far.
What happened is I went out with the lads on Friday night. I left a message on an answer machine. Come up with me, I'm sure we're talking or not, but I said I'll be there Saturday morning. And then when I got back on the Saturday morning, she wasn't happy at all. And obviously I'd done the wrong thing by going home. You know, even that night she could have went into labour, and I was probably that drunk I wouldn't have knew, you know, so I can see your point of getting really, really mad.
I mean, what was going through your mind? Were you just sort of panicking slightly about the imminent birth?
No, not that at all. I think it would just go back to the thing we were talking about before. Team spirit. I was with the whole team. The whole team was there. The manager was there. The coach was there. And they went there for 3 days. As we weren't playing for the following Sunday. So we went there for the 3 days, the whole team. I said I can stay 1 day because obviously I've got to be back with Shell and, you know, maybe one day too much. I should have stayed and I should have went to the hospital. But I don't think I am the first person in the world to miss the birth of the kid. But then again, sometimes I do think of what it would be like just to see him come out, but I have to get on with my life. He is my son and I look after him. I go to see him and I enjoy it. And I think it was a few days ago was the first time I seen him smiling. Unfortunately, he has my smile.
What? Refresher mouth?
It's refresher mouth, aye. He's alright though, he's a brilliant kid. I love him to death. There's a kiss. Oh, are you going to show me Elvis? Show me Elvis. There you go, look. That's the foot there. That's the foot that's going to do the magic. Hopefully. This one, yeah. Be better than his daddy, hopefully. Oh, and there was a little trump from him.
Just like
that's what he did, just like his dad. That's what he obviously thinks of me, then, isn't it? Hold on, put this sock in your pal.
That's right. Just like his daddy farts indiscriminately.
Exactly. Daddy got done for Belgium once in Italy. He didn't be farting on national TV, that's for sure. We got beat last night. Yes, we got beat. We did. Yeah, Ali McCoy's missing sitters. Yes, I know. No. In fact, he likes getting changes that much. He likes getting a little change, don't you, mate? I have to do this 3 times a night, don't I? Not. There you go, that's us finished with that, mate. There you go. Hold on. Open. That's right. There you go. A little bit of cream up with the frog's legs. God, I feel like Vinnie Jones, yeah. Right, John. Oh. Beautiful. I love them to death, but you know, I also have two other kids there, Mason and Bianca, who I enjoy their company as well, and we have some good laughs. Let's talk about Richard. Huh? Has he got a new girlfriend, or is he still with you? Has he got a new girlfriend? He hasn't, has he? Bianca's going out with Richard, she's got a boyfriend, Richard, and they're so much in love, it's unbelievable. He says, Bianca, I love you so much, it's unbelievable. I want to give you this egg. We share it together in the den. In the hood at the end of the garden. You and Richard go to the hood at the end of the garden, right, and they kiss.
No,
Yes, you do.
We shared it because we played a football match outside, and whoever had won the match had the egg.
Yeah, and you shared the football match. It was a draw, so you both went and shared and kissed and cuddled all night. As soon as we come to Sainsbury's, we're going to get loads of food.
Lovely. Right. Paul, if you might just follow me, please, sir. I'll point you in the right direction.
Have you read the line? Got a line to say?
I got. No, it says I got. I know it says I got.
I got, and it didn't. I got one of these, and it didn't hurt a bit.
Actually, it didn't hurt a bit. Now it's a water stress on my eye.
Okay, so it's completely to do with the film that you did with
Brute.
Memories.
Sort of messing up a little bit.
Yeah. No, it's to do with your lad you did with Gary Lineker.
Right.
So it's.
Gary's not coming though, is he?
No.
Is Gary
but we've got
coming
an
today?
idea. No, we've got an idea.
I thought you meant Gary was coming.
No.
Right,
It's only you on your own. Okay. So.
He won't be in the shot. They told him Gary, will he?
No. But we have an idea, but we just want to save it for.
What, with Gary?
No. What I want you to do is, the first takes, just come in with the bag. We'll show you. In fact, I'll show you on the rehearsal. Sorry.
Casper, play back the last couple of rehearsals.
I get them all the time. I'll just keep winding them up.
This is Barry, who's the first.
Hi, Barry.
Hi, how are you?
All right. How's a crocodile? Look like Crocodile Dundee, didn't you? How's a crocodile? Caught any crocodiles lately?
This is the size of the shot. I mean, just ignore what he's doing. So you walk into a shot like that, hold up the pack, say the line, right? Now, what I want you to do first, I want you to come in and just say the line. I got these and it didn't hurt a bit.
So I got these and it didn't hurt a bit.
Yeah. Okay. It's that simple. What do you want to do, boys? Do you want to get step Gazza in and just see what he looks like? Just come with us.
You look like Peter Reid, didn't you?
What, with the dyed hair?
Yeah, that's Peter Reid.
You think remember when he did dye his hair?
I spoke to him last night.
Here we go. Roll camera.
Just step back a touch, please, Gary. Just a little bit. Thank you. Perfect.
Paul.
Everyone calls us Gary. Gary's the one with big ears.
Here we go. And roll.
Running.
Mark it.
2, take 8.
And action.
I got these, and it didn't hurt a bit.
And cut.
Very good. Right, just the bag snatching can be, it's a bit gentle.
Reloading.
No, come on, do this. When you're ready to do
I mean, what would you like to happen between you and Cheryl?
I think before anything happens, we just have to, just get on with each other. I think just for hopefully me and Cheryl be happy together. That's what we've got the house for. At the moment, I'm getting it decorated. When everything's finished and hopefully we're getting on well, then she'll come up with the kids. We just have to wait and see.
As a new Gascoigne made his debut off the pitch, on it the old one was even more in evidence. Spring arrived and fitness returned, and so did a half-forgotten swagger.
I am pleased with my fitness, pleased with my form. The lads have given us the ball when I want it, and I'm creating chances for other people and scoring myself, and I've been really pleased. Just last month I won Player of the Month, and the honours I'm looking for now is to win, hopefully, the double.
Morning, Rangers. Yes. Today's the day. Money.
Still chaps, we know it's at stake. Come on, we know it's required as well.
By April, Rangers were poised to win the league again, and with it access to the cash tills of Europe. But as a crunch game against Aberdeen approached, Celtic were still within reach of the title. Now was the time for Paul Gascoigne to show his real value to his new employers.
Let's go, Buffy. Come on, eh?
Let's go. Come on, boys. Come on,
But that noise, when I went for the Aberdeen game, was frightening. I've never heard noise like that before. I think a lot of us looked a little bit nervous, you know. And then when we go down, I'm thinking, oh no, here we go. Then quickly I equalised.
There's Gascoigne now. Can he produce some magic? Still it's Gascoigne. Oh yes! A tremendous goal by Gascoigne!
And that's the way it stayed for 70 minutes. Tension boiled, nails were gnawed. Then Alan McLaren made a plea to Rangers' genius in residence.
And then Alan McLaren shouted, "Come on, Paul." And I said to him, "I'm knackered." And he went, "Come on, just give us something." About 2 seconds later, the ball come. And he actually turned and just kept on going and going. All the lads were on top of us. I couldn't remember, I just had my eyes shut, just screaming. And the feeling was fantastic. I remember David Robson, looking at the photos, he was the one who got a hold of us first. I think he was telling us he loved us. He was, "I love you, Gazza, I love you." "Want to have your babies and that."
A penalty gave Gascoigne the opportunity to round off his comeback in hat-trick style. For me, the 1990 World Cup was something I really enjoyed in the atmosphere afterwards and all that, but that takes some beating. I was excited because, you know, a lot of people had the doubts at the start of the season. Gaffer paid out, you know, the money he paid for us. And a lot of people were looking out to see how I'd do. And I just like to think I disappointed a few people and I made a lot of people happy.
Congratulations. Cheers, well done. Come now.
That's why you're against, so love it!
Oh, Jim, come now.
Love it.
Can we come now?
That's the comeback.
Are you hoping to see him back in the squad one day?
Yeah, no doubt he will. He's killing doing it. He's a great player, so yeah.
So you're going to try a few tricks tonight?
No doubt a few will come out of the bag.
Turn it on for us.
Cheers. Thanks very much.
To keep up his fitness between the end of the league season and the Scottish Cup final, Gascoigne agreed to appear in Paul Merson's testimonial at Highbury. It was also a chance to pay his dues to a fellow pro who'd been through the mill.
He's a really nice guy, and you know, the players that turned out, he must have been really, really pleased and grateful to them, and he showed that.
Here comes I thought the Arsenal fans were fantastic towards him. You know, he obviously come through a very tough time, and the crowd he's got was fantastic. The fans were great, and the game in itself, it was really good. I enjoyed it. Some class players there.
We'll need it to stay on. Oh yeah, incredible.
Cheers, Miss. This is Christmas. No, yeah, that.
The ledge. Ledge.
Stuff that.
Sorry, Tottenham. Didn't mean it. It was good. It's good. I just enjoyed it. Everyone still talks about that as Oms. I was. Get your nose on the TV. Right, is that there? You should be on. Huh? Do you want it? Cheers, man. Get in class. Thanks. What in class, mate? You two look like we're going to give our fingers. Where are you now? If only. If only. We've got to be captain next season, and I? One captain, one win.
Nine,
can't be back.
9-5. Swing the crowds back.
When you said that, they got the 4-3, I'm going, oh, what a shame. They're going to win this. Shame and Charlie didn't try hard enough. That's not good for you, yeah?
I just remember what he said.
Most want one.
Yeah, most.
Any others? Oh, did you see him? No.
All the best. Cheers.
Anybody got any Belgium, please?
Yeah, cheers. Thanks very much.
See you later. Bye, son, tomorrow.
Really?
The double has been completed once again.
What was really good for me, and it's the first time I had it for a while, was the fans shouting my name at Wembley. That set Wembley alight. Not my goal, but just that we'll beat Scotland 2-0. When it was like bring on the Dutch. Just ripped them apart, really. Germany
I was up before that game.
Trying to get Shearer on the far side. Onto the volley. No! Gascoigne went flying in there.
And I sometimes even think now if that had went in, would have been in the final, because I want the first goal scored. That was it. Team eliminated. I mean, we all done ourselves proud, and hopefully we'll put England back on the map.
Paul John Gascoigne and Cheryl Fales, you have both made the declaration prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of the witnesses here assembled. You are now man and wife together. Paul, best wishes to you, Paul.
Cheers.
Would you all please sit whilst we sign the register?
This way. Very good. A little bit happier, Paul. Wee bit. Very good.
Never again will I go through with that. Never again. She thinks she's going to divorce you, she's got 2 hopes. Because they ain't getting through it again.
How's the married life suiting you now?
It's good. Everyone says I'm very lucky because Regan sleeps well. That's because I haven't got him daft yet. When Whitley's like me, he wants to get up early and be daft. That'll show up come, it'll just take time.
I want one of these.
I want one of the next one.
Yeah. Give me one of them plates. Are you enjoying it?
I want one of the pairs of my right.
Well done, Jim, son. Cheers. Love you, pal. Top man, smart as a dame, will you? Alright.
And it had been a long, hard slog. The battles I had with the press, the battles I had with the referees, and obviously the odd bits with the players. But all in all, I thoroughly enjoyed my season, and I couldn't have went any better.